Hours before the match, thousands of fans streamed peacefully into the iconic Maracana stadium, Brazilians alongside Mexicans and Italians, all boasting the colors of their countries. But a few blocks away, other flags were raised, and the crowd wasn't cheerful. Hundreds of demonstrators protested against the billions of dollars spent in the World Cup and the lack of investment in public works. Banners compared the costs of the World Cup and the Olympics with the minimum wage and asked passers-by to excuse the hassle. The protesters said they were trying to change the country.
We are protesting for the passages. Not only because we are tired of all that corruption in our country.
The group wanted to get closer to the stadium, but faced several barriers. They chanted "no violence." As they tried to negotiate their way further, police reacted. It was clear trouble was coming, and people began to flee. Riot police used tear gas to disperse the crowds and pursued protesters away from the stadium. Some officers seemed determined to dampen the crowd's enthusiasm. Many became sick from the tear gas, and some fans on the way to the match were caught up in the confusion.
I just arrived trying to get to the game, and then I saw I was in the middle of a protest.
Confrontations continued even during the match. As the game was almost over, a small group of protesters managed to reach the Maracana's main entrance. The crowd eventually dispersed, and no tear gas was used.
Brazilians don't usually take to the streets to voice their concerns, but today's action here at Maracana Stadium follows protests in several other cities that also ended in clashes with the police. Demonstrations are planned for the next few days, both here in Rio and across the country. Julia Carneiro, BBC News, Rio de Janeiro.